Hello, welcome back to Ketter Gaming. We are returning after a bit of a hiatus and really picking up where we left off on the last episode. That episode I recorded while I was sick, and then it took me a while to get it posted. So this one will actually release pretty soon after that video, I suspect. But thankfully I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm almost done with my international travels, so I'm hoping to get back to a regular posting schedule. Last time we put the silage in this bin here, and all I've done since then is fast forwarded through the night because playing in the dark is kind of painful at times. So we're already at 95% silage fermentation, so I expect we will be able to start loading that up in the trailer here soon. First, we're going to go ahead and take this mower and take him over here and get him started on our grass field again, because that's already grown back up to a point where we can harvest it. So figure we'll just get the worker going on that. Now the other thing I did off camera here is after we sold the wool down at the spinnery there, I had left the trailer down there, or I don't remember if I had to reset it or something, but it was sitting down at the store, and so I went ahead and sold that. So we're up to about 13,000 right now. And unfortunately, 13,000 is not quite enough for us to purchase the baling trailer that I was planning on buying. But I noticed that the IT runner pack came out since I was gone, or while I was gone, I should say. And so I'm actually thinking about leasing this with the baling trailer, because then when we load it up, we'll be able to take it down and sell it and unload that back into the spinnery pretty easily. And so I think we're going to get this and try it out because I actually never used this in FS17. Now, I don't think this is going to pull on the Mahindra very easily, but we're going to try it just because silly driving is kind of our thing. And the lease price is pretty low for this. So normally I'm not the biggest fan of leasing equipment, but seeing as how we are so far in debt right now, it's kind of a necessity. So I'm going to actually not go with the green for this, but we're going to get it in Onyx, I think. Lease, yes. And we just want to put a little bit of money back in here for the loan purposes. And since we have our Mahindra down here, we're going to go ahead and try it just to see if this is going to let me hook up to this or not. This is completely ridiculous and should never in a million years work. But it is going to let me pick it up, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. Since we already have the vehicle down here. Oh, and if I can learn to drive, we can back this up. Wow, yeah, it's a bit heavy. So it might make sense for me to drive the John Deere down here after all, but we're just going to give it a shot, see if we can cheat our way into hooking this up. Oh, come on, you can do it, little guy. Let's see here. Extend arm. And if I can get this lined up just a little bit better than this. There we go. And then if we load this back up, we'll have a bit more weight. Hopefully it'll put balance it on this tires though, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And what'll be nice about this trailer, if I can get it back up the mountain, is that I can set it down and load it and then take it with the tractor. I don't have to worry about having it hooked up to a machine so that it isn't moving around when I'm loading it and all that good stuff. So, but it does look like this Mahindra is going to pull us up the mountain, at least with a little bit of struggle. So we're going to take this back up. Now, I've got the time slowed down quite a bit here to 5x, mostly just because I don't want the whole day to pass by before we get a chance to do some things. And so we're going to take this back up to our farm, and once we get this back up the farm, I think the worker will probably be done mowing. So, oh no, don't do it. Oh boy, we're going to go fishtail. Oh, we're horrible. Oh no, bad driving. Oh, I love that the corn bends over though, that's pretty cool. Alright, so yeah, the front tires are barely on the ground with this Mahindra right now. So, we're going to readjust the microphone here just a smidge and see if I can sit back in my chair a little bit more. Looks like that should do it. Hopefully the sound quality's not getting too distorted there. So, yeah, so it's been, actually for me, almost 2 weeks since I played Farming Simulator at all. And, oh cool, there's a notification. My bunker silo is done fermenting. And so I'm still trying to remember just a little bit about what I had going on in my different series. We're going to get some stuff recorded, though, real quick here. And get back into the swing of things. So I'm super excited to be back. This Mahindra is going to really struggle to pull this up the hill, though, it looks like, at 6 miles an hour. 4 miles an hour. So we're going to have to go get the John Deere, I think. And otherwise we'll be here all day pulling this up. So we're going to go ahead and just drop that right there. And pull him off to the side onto this logging trail. And we're going to pick this guy up as well. Now we're done. We've got all this grass mowed that I could go pick up, but I don't have anywhere to put it right now. And so what I want to do with it is I do want to get a barn still. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this episode, but in order to get a barn, we're going to need to empty out the silage pit. And so in order to empty out the silage pit, we're going to need to hook up into that trailer and empty everything out. So first, I do want to get this IT runner bale trailer up here so that I can at least load bales as it gets full. So we're going to go ahead and do that off camera, I think. And once we get that back up to the farm here, we'll start loading up that silage trailer. We are going to do it with this tiny little bucket to start with, just to save some money because we don't really have enough money to get anything better. So we're going to do that. And check back in with you guys in a little bit here. Alright, we are back, and our trailer should be just around the corner here. And, yeah, I have to apologize. I've been a little all over the place for the first part of this episode. It's been weeks since I've recorded, and I'm just kind of bouncing around, and I realize I'm not really finishing any of my thoughts. Just kind of rambling, so brake pedal. So I do apologize for that. I'm gonna try and slow down a little bit here and see if we can figure out what the plan is for this episode. So first of all, we need to take this up to the top of the farm, but I really want to get the Mahindra back up on the farm, and so I'm going to lower this thing down and see if I can put the Mahindra up on the trailer itself, actually, and take that back up to the farm with us, hopefully without dropping it off. that's the nice thing about these IT runner trailers, is they're pretty multifunctional because you can set them down on the ground. Hopefully. I can get up there. Oh. Can I... Well, I don't know if that's actually going to do anything, but we'll put one on there just in case it does. And load this guy back up here. And we should be able to keep going up the mountain now. I'm going to try and take it nice and slow so we don't lose our Mahindra. Hopefully not run into anything. And like I was trying to say before, we jumped up and got the tractor here, is that I think the plan for today is going to be to empty the silage bunker into our trailer. And I've been thinking a lot about how we're going to do that while driving back and forth here to get the Mahindra and the trailer here. And I think that we're going to see how hard it's going to be to load it with the bucket. But I think this bucket's pretty small, like less than 1,000 liters, or around 1,000 liters. And if that's the case, it would take me a very long time to fill the trailer, let alone to empty the bunker silo. And so I'm thinking what is going to be better will be to go and get the conveyor belts and put them up there. So if I got a basic conveyor belt and the unloading conveyor belt, I forget what it's called, but the one that's high enough to actually get into a trailer, and brought them up here, I'd be able to unload that bunker silo, maybe not faster, but with a lot less work. Although the conveyor belts work pretty fast. They're a little slow, but they're a lot faster than me trying to do it with this tiny bucket. At some point, if we got a wheel loader with the larger silage forks on the front, it wouldn't be so bad to do it manually. But I really think it's going to go pretty slow here. So we're going to try that out first, just to make sure. But I really think it's going to be too slow. But this trailer's working out great. The Mahindra's not sliding off of it at all. I mean, I haven't tried to run into a tree or anything, but we're trying to push our luck here. The other cool thing is with this patch is the ground leveling landscaping mode has been put into place, and it's pretty reasonably priced. It's a shop option. I played with it off camera briefly just because I was trying to figure out how it worked, and it was then that I found out that I was spending money accidentally by doing that. I didn't realize it was costing me money. I should have guessed because it's a shop option, but whatever, that is what it is. So I wasted maybe $1,000 just smoothing out some of the terrain by the silage bunker there. And let's get the camera at an angle that I can see what I'm doing. And we're going to put this right here so that I can just pick those up or push them straight back to this and put them on. So if I do this button now, I should be able to unload this nice and easy. There we go. And then I think I'll actually just leave this sitting right here. Alright. So this area here, I leveled that huge bump out a little bit. That's why the grass looks a little bit different. I just used the smoothing tool to take the rough edges off of all that area. And so now when you drive over it, it's not this huge bump up. It's a more gradual bump. Alright, I'm going to take this and I'm going to see if I can hook it up to this loading wagon. I don't think that I could, though. If I remember right, this thing is not loading wagon compatible. Nope. Alright. The other question that I had, is can I load the silage with the loading wagon? Alright, R to open silage pit. So we're going to take the wagon here, and we're going to try and unload it the old-fashioned way, the loading wagon way. I don't think it's going to work. And then we're going to do it with the bucket if that doesn't work. I mean, it is a loading wagon, so it should load whatever's on the ground. That's my philosophy. Alright, let's try it. Are we loading? We are loading. Oh, look at that. Okay. It's not perfect, but because now I'm on the white part and I need to get back on the other parts. If I raise it, does it help me? I'm getting stuck. I don't want to get stuck. Come on, bumpity bump back. Go, go, go. Alright, well, that's 10k. That would have been 10 loads by hand, so we're going to at least call that a win. And let's see what we can do here to get some more of it. This is not working as well as I thought it was. Turn that off. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh man, we got stuck. Please don't get stuck. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to park this trailer over here on the side. Because this is where I'll be able to load it easily. So I'm going to put it right there. And we're going to go and use our handy dandy side panel and see if we can remember how to control the front loader with it. Although I want my view, sorry for the jerky view here, I'm trying to get to a spot where I can see where the bucket is and see where I'm going at the same time. We'll call that good. Yep, 937. That's not great. Oh, all the way up. Oh, we can barely get it in there. It's gonna take a while. But I did open up the rest of the bunker there, so maybe if I can take this hump out. Here, we're going to switch back to the mouse and keyboard for a minute so I can rotate my view. Oh, there we go. We're doing good. Now if I can just smooth this out some. There we go. Alright, well, I think we're going to give this loading wagon mode a try again now that we've opened up half the bunker. Because that was working better than 900 a pop. There we go. Alright, let's try cheating mode again. Although, I mean, is it really cheating? It's kind of a base game item. Oh yeah. Go, go, go. We're getting stuck. There we are. I'm not going to be able to pull it over that, though. But if I could get my tractor off the hump, I think we could back it up, back it up. There we go. Get off this wall, maybe. Am I stuck on something? What am I stuck on? I'm just a little close to that wall. If I do this way, I'll straighten out. Yeah. Alright, here we go. I think we'll get out this time. Yes! Alright, so now that we have 56,000 liters of stuff, let's go look at this. So this is a pretty low silage price, but we're in desperate need of money. So we're going to run this down to the barn and see what we can get for it. Well, we know what we can get for it. We're going to get a little over $300 per 1,000 bushels. So it's not great, but it's not terrible. And yeah, I think the best price for silage is $500 if you buy the BGA. And we do not have the money to buy the BGA right now. So we're going to have to live with the price that we got. And realize that we're going to be able to fill this thing up right away again, pretty much, with having all the grass fields. So even at a reduced cost, this isn't a bad deal. Now, we're going to pull up the map here. To get to the barn is all the way in the lower left-hand corner. And so I really think the best path is going to be to take our same windy road here all the way down. And then go around the big fields down there in the valley. So we're gonna go ahead and just do that. So yep, we're gonna do a quick little time lapse, I think, down the mountain here with the silage to the barn, because I don't think we've been to the barn yet in this episode. Oh, we have. We took the grass there, but yeah, we're just gonna take a quick run down to the barn, sell this real quick, and see what kind of money we're gonna get. We've got 2 more loads up there, I think, or a load and a half up there, and so we'll sell all of it and empty out our bunker. down here at the barn. And I believe this is the sell point right over here. And I probably should have backed in, but we're gonna go here and dump this. I don't know why it shows up as if I have an Xbox controller sometimes. I've got the steering wheel and the Satec side panel, and that's it. And so it's kind of confusing to me. I've got to reset up all my controls at some point, I think, to get them to show up correctly. Now 17K, that was pretty good. That was better than I was expecting, so I must be getting worse at math, because it's still only a little over 300. So we're going to go ahead and just pay that back down on the loan now while I'm thinking about it. And yeah, that's not bad. We're going to get that one more time here, hauling this down. And then we'll have a half a load after that or so, because I think we had 130 in there. And a full trailer is 56. So that's going to be, yeah, 2 full loads and a partial. Nope, let's not hit the car. Let's not hit the car. All right. So, yeah, we're just going to head right back up and load her up again and sell it again. We'll catch you guys here in a bit. Oh man, it's pulling hard up this hill. I mean, it's an empty trailer, and I went from 32 all the way down to 14 already. 13. Oh man. Go, go, tractor. Not quite. I don't think I take a real maintenance hit until I get under 25%. But I do need to think about fixing this tractor one of these times when we're down the hill at the shop here. Alright, well, I just thought I'd jump in there and call out how incredibly sluggish it is going up and down these hills. I've been doing a lot of it off camera, so just sharing the pain with you guys. We'll catch you back up at the farm. Alright, we're having a little bit of trouble trying to load this up, so we're going to just try and jump in here and take some out the old-fashioned way. If I can get my camera under control. No, no, no. Ah, stop. Controls are a little goofy sometimes. It's like I swear I was pushing it the other way and they were reversed or something. Alright. Let's see if I can get this up without having to dump it. Nope. Come on. Why? Why are you going backwards? Silly tractor, tricks are for kids. Oh, wow. Something's wrong with my mouse right now. I'm going to use the side panel. There we go. Yeah, we're just not quite tall enough to dump that properly. As long as we don't get stuck, we'll be fine. Why are you going down the hill? I don't understand. Let's put the bucket down. Set it like this. Let's try and get it from up here, because it's going to irk me if we don't. Oh, wow. I'm having all kinds of problems driving this thing today. Seriously, you're not going to let me pick it up? Oh, I did pick it up. What do you know? Ah, I got it. Alright, let's go get the rest of it now. Alright, so we have successfully finished here. Let me turn this guy off. Not that you would normally want to turn off a tractor with a fully loaded bucket up in the air, but yeah, so we've successfully loaded up this trailer. It took a lot longer than I thought. We're having to do a little bit of it manually because it's kind of hard to clean up the edges here. But all in all, I think things went pretty good. We sold one load, and that's going to give us enough money to really start digging into some other jobs here. So I think we're going to wrap the episode up here and try to keep to our half-hour episode lengths, more or less. And we will be back next time to finish cleaning up the silage pit and most likely start loading it up again with some of the grass that we've got here out in the field. And it looks like we're already starting to get a couple more stacks of wool here over at the sheep. And so we're going to be able to really get a lot of the odd jobs done next time, I think. And clean everything up, and I think prep to start doing cows, because I'd really like to start mixing it up. There's a few different things that we need before we can do cows. We're going to need some additional equipment, the pen, etc. So we probably won't do cows next time, but we're going to try and start working towards that. So I think, again, step one is keeping the silage pit going to get some more money going. And then step two is going to be really setting up for it. So maybe getting a barn to start holding hay. I'm not sure that's a hard requirement. We've got the stuff to do hay at least. But at least starting to prep and put the buildings down and such. The only thing I wanted to do before we ducked out is just bring up and show off that our productivity is per sheep. I think we looked at this last time, so I still haven't gotten any new sheep. We still got a couple days to go until I get new sheep on those tiers. But we have already picked up several new sheep for the black and whites, where we put more sheep in. which is super exciting. And we're not really going through the grass and stuff that fast, so we're really going to be able to start working on multiple jobs and keeping up with things as we get wool. We've got the one that they're working on is almost full, so this is really exciting. The wool part is combined between all of them, so that's cool. All right, so that's all I wanted to do is just show off our current progress, show that we are growing in sheep. We've got the silage pit mostly cleaned off. So, again, I apologize for the delays in the schedules of the videos. I am going to try and start getting these out more regularly, and also pick back up on a time-lapse series of some kind. I've had a few different series that I tried to start on the back end, and just when I got to editing the videos, they just didn't come together as well as I was hoping. With all the new maps and stuff coming out, though, here hopefully soon, I'm going to try and pick up a new map and stream on one of the maps that are coming out here soon. So I've got my eye on a couple. So hopefully we'll have some new content out to go along with this series soon. So that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Kedrick out.